Well, here we are on the last day of Advent. And first, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who's taken part in bringing our Advent Hope messages. It's been really good to see so many people. And thank you too for all your encouragement as you've shared with them on Facebook how the messages have spoken to you. Over these last 23 days, we've heard great words of hope, of love, of peace, of joy and light. And these words have all been possible because God sent his son Jesus to earth. Tonight we're going to read from Isaiah chapter 9, verses 6 and 7. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Of the increase in government and peace there will be no end. He will reign on David's throne and over his kingdom, establishing and upholding it with justice and righteousness from that time on and forevermore. The zeal of the Lord Almighty will accomplish this. I love these verses so much, and yet we tend to only read them around this time of year. But I want to assure you that Jesus, the God that they speak of, is with us all year round. Tomorrow we will be celebrating the humble birth of baby Jesus. Yet the prophecy I've just read tells us of a strong, bold and able man, Jesus. We've all had a tough year that has brought many challenges and changes. Yet one thing that hasn't changed is the truth of these verses. Jesus is still there to be our wonderful counselor, to give us direction and clarity when we need it. He's still our mighty God, one we can find strength in when we feel weak. He's still our everlasting Father, the one who is there to care for us and to love us as his children. He's our Prince of Peace, the one that will give peace that we can't explain when life is in turmoil. And he's the one who will not stop, give up, or fade away. His resources will not end. And finally, he is the God who will always finish what he's started. He will always accomplish what he sets out to do. In Philippians 1 verse 6 we read, "Being confident of this, he who began a good work in you will carry it out to completion until the end, until the day of Christ's return." Can I encourage you to remember who this tiny baby is, the one that we celebrate tomorrow, and who he grew up to be. And in our times of stress and fear and weakness, we can look to him and put our trust in Jesus, the hope of our world. I wish you all a very happy and peaceful and joy-filled Christmas. God bless.